am Candace Reese, and I'm excited to welcome you to the second day of our Kwanzaa celebration, which is Kujichagulia. Today's celebration will be led by our very own National Pan-Hellenic Council members. We encourage you to celebrate self-determination with your family, friends, and community. Happy Kwanzaa!
The Unity Cup of Libation is a special cup used for serving beverages during the 6-day Kujichagulia of Kwanzaa. In many African societies, there is a ritual of pouring the libation on the living dead whose souls stay with the earth they plowed. During the feast, the cup is passed on to a family member and other guests present who will drink from it to promote unity. Then the eldest person present in the family pours the libation, which is generally water, juice, wine, or some other alcoholic beverage, in the direction of the 4 winds: north, south, east, and west. This is done in order to honor our ancestors. At this time, I would like to invite each of you to pause for about 5 seconds to honor your ancestors. Mildred Morgan, Raymond Morgan. Thank you. Habara Gani.
Habara Gani. Today is the second day of Kwanzaa, and I am relighting the black candle representing Umoja and lighting the first green candle representing Kujichagulia. The green represents earth that sustains us, provides us with hope, divination, and the fruits of harvest.
Today we celebrate the second principle of Kwanzaa, Kujichagulia. Kujichagulia is Swahili for self-determination, to define ourselves, to name ourselves, to create for ourselves, and speak for ourselves. Kujichagulia challenges us to take control of all parts of our destiny. Audre Lorde says, if I didn't define myself for myself, I would be crunched into other people's fantasies for me and eaten alive. As we celebrate Kujichagulia, we hope you are encouraged and empowered to think of yourself and your future in a different and progressive way. Habara Gani.
I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying, you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying, gotta keep my head held high, 'cause there's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move, always gonna be an uphill battle, and sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. It doesn't matter how fast I get there, doesn't matter what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. The struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, they just might knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember most. Just gotta keep going, and I gotta be strong. Just keep pushing on. on, 'cause there's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle, and sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. It doesn't matter how fast I get there, doesn't matter what's waiting on the other side. Oh no, it's the climb. Ooh, oh, oh. 'Cause there's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle, and sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. It doesn't matter how fast I get there, doesn't matter what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb.
Greetings. I'm here to talk to you about Kujichagulia, the second principle of Kwanzaa, which means self-determination. This translates to you as a student and we as a community have the right to define ourselves, to name ourselves, to create for ourselves, and to speak for ourselves. We also have the right in self-determination to control our future. So how do we arrive at self-determination? It is both a commitment and a practice. As a commitment, I believe self-determination starts with self-knowledge. Khalil Gibran says, "No man can reveal to you but that which already lies half asleep in the dawning of your knowledge." Half asleep in the dawning of your knowledge. You already know what you were brought to this planet to do. People can speak to you about what they think you should do, but your spirit already knows what you were brought here to do. So let that always be your guide. The Bible says, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. And before you were born, I consecrated you. I appointed you a prophet to the nation." So what I would suggest to you is you already know your appointment. Walk in your purpose, believe in your purpose, and don't let self-doubt get in your way. As a practice, I believe self-determination involves the records you play in your head, the invisible backpack you carry which weighs you down. The Bible teaches, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So mind your mind and watch what you tell yourself, what you believe about yourself. Logically, you know that you are meant for greatness, but emotionally you may have self-doubt, you may have a pattern of fear, and you may have insecurity. Oftentimes, young people talk about haters, but sometimes the biggest enemy is the enemy. Mind your mind. You may be your own problem because you don't believe in yourself. People can only get in your head when you give them permission. Mind your mind and watch out for self-sabotage. The other part of self-determination and moving into practice is accountability to yourself and to our community. You may be familiar with the 10 Commandments, but try to get familiar with the principles of Ma'at, which supposedly predate the 10 Commandments. Unlike the 10 Commandments, which discuss someone else, what I love about the principles of Ma'at is accountability for my own actions. They speak about, I have not cursed God. I have not stolen from children. I have not worshiped idols. So take the time to get familiar with that. And lastly, what I'll end with is, as you move to self-determination, as you embrace Kujichagulia, there is no room for competition or division when you love yourself and you love our community. Stop the petty beefs, stop the divisiveness. It serves no purpose in your purpose. To the Divine Nine, and especially to the Black leaders on UAB campus, if nobody has told you, let me be the first to say, you look real raggedy out here at a white institution disparaging each other and disparaging Black people. That's not love of us, that's not love for yourself, and that is definitely not self-determination. So you as African American leaders should be setting an example. Let's make a decision now to be unified and to uplift and support the Black students at UAB. Thank you for your time.
We encourage you to pause the celebration and use this time to enjoy the Kwanzaa feast with your family and community. Take time to enjoy this special time with another, the feast that has been prepared for you, and reflect on what Kujichagulia means to each of you. Once you have completed your meal, unpause and close out the celebration with us.
I'm Ramon Cooper, and I'd like to leave you with this final thought as we close our second night of Kwanzaa celebrations. Dorothy Wimbush Wright wrote, "Each of us is born unfinished and must accept the responsibility of shaping our identity. Through self-determination, we can and do change who we are and how we live. Our destiny does not lie in what we are, but in what we can successfully become once our minds are truly free." Please join us tomorrow night as we light the third candle, celebrating Ujima.